The concept is to raise money and awareness for homeless people, raise awareness for homeless people around the world, and money for people in a local charity. The charity that we're going to be supporting with all the funds that we raise is the Women and Children Shelter in Dubai. I've traveled to a lot of different cities, poor countries, rich countries, and all of them had one issue. They all had homeless people. And I thought in such an advanced age, when we have the internet, we can fly to the outer space. We should be able to solve or at least lessen the problem of homelessness. So I thought if I can raise awareness, that would be good and it would help to find a solution.
Hungry, sleepy, and yeah, tired from last night. We're not sleeping on real beds. These are camping beds. The weather outside got really chilly yesterday, so it's quite different from normal beds. The sun came out really early, so usually when we sleep in an enclosed room where you don't have the sunlight to disturb you, so it was really awful.
I feel a little bit tired because of sleeping on the tennis court, but I don't feel that bad because we're doing something good. It's a really good experience so far, and I'm sure it's going to get better.
Our students look at us like real homeless people. They treat us like real homeless people. Sometimes I'm angry just because I'm tired.
We never know when we're gonna have dinner or if we're gonna have dinner. So we try to keep our meals like later towards the evening because later tonight no one will be around to give us food. So we have to just strategize and keep our meals for later. Some of our friends pass by, ask us if we want water or food sometimes. And luckily, there's this friend of ours, he kept staying around with us today, and he asked us if we want food, and he got us food. So.
People look at you really differently. A lot of people, they look at you with sympathy and pity. A lot of people look at you thinking, like there's something wrong. Why are you here? You shouldn't be here.
Thank you.
But either way, I think so far most people have been really helpful. They gave us some money, they donated not just funds, but even food and things for us to eat.
People are generous. Everyone donates when you ask them. Some of them are like, "No, we'll come back." They do come back. But yeah, everyone's donating and everyone's chipping in.
I think one thing that we haven't had to feel, a lot of homeless people feel, is uncertainty. Like you don't know if you're going to have a place to stay at night. You don't know if you're going to have the next meal. Fortunately for us, we know the students are generous and the school has allowed us a place to stay, so that's different. But I think for homeless people, the toughest thing is uncertainty. And just aside from that, just honestly boredom, like passing the time is really hard. In Dubai, it's not so bad because at this time of the year, the weather is nice. But in certain places, you don't know if it's going to rain when you sleep, if you're going to wake up and you're going to be wet. So not knowing what's going to happen sleeping outside, that's the toughest part.
Today we are actually holding a barbecue. So what we sell, all the proceeds go to charity. So today is like the final thing, yeah. Trying to raise as much money as we can. And this time, people don't just give money, they get something in return, which is food.
The physical toll, like tiredness, the sore muscles, it helped realize the desperation. And I think the hardest thing that I thought was it gets worse and worse. So every day it's harder to concentrate. You have less desire to go out and do something. You just want to stay by yourself, sleep. So I can imagine over a long period of time, it gets much, much worse. And I can understand their desperation now a little more.
Yesterday was a good day because we made a lot of money. I think we made up to 4,000 plus, which is like which was outside our expectations. We have close to 10,000 with some foreign currency that we haven't changed yet, which is like a plus because we don't have anything yet from the sponsors. So it's a good thing.
The worst moment is the bug bites, because apparently ants, I'm the only one that got bit by insects, apparently, and I'm gonna have a sore throat. My throat hurts. T was sick.
For me, it was quite easy because I did this last year. I knew how to take care of myself a little bit more.
I'm hoping that we helped positively, and I'm hoping that what we did will somehow bring awareness or actually directly help the homeless.
After 5 days, I feel like giving up. And that was even knowing that I only had to do this for 5 days. But for them, this is their life. This is what they have to look forward to every single day. So I actually start to feel a little bit of the pain.
I learned that there are so many things which I can live with, which I can live without, even though in the past I thought I couldn't live without them. And I learned that I should appreciate what I have, because there are people who have a lot less than what I have and who appreciate the little things that they have.
I learned that I have a lot and that I should be thankful for that. I learned that some things that we might see as easy are hard for other people, and that although I'd like to think that I'm not as judgmental as I actually am judgmental. And I used to think that some people just stop trying. If they're homeless, they just stop trying to live. And now I understand why. Like, I used to think they just don't want to, but I think they have stronger reasons than that.
I think what I realized based on our group life was that even when you don't have anything, when you don't have a lot of hope, just having someone to talk to, having some friends, having someone you can share your thoughts with, it's a big deal. So if there's anyone out there who can't donate money, at least you can donate your time, because as for a homeless person, it's nice to just have someone to talk to.
It was good to live together because you didn't just see the whole program from your point of view, but you also saw it from the point of view of the other guys. And having something like this, a goal in common, it created a bond between all of us that I think will last a very long time.
People get together through hard times way faster, and they're way more efficient. They grow closer if something bad is happening, because, I mean, at the end of the day, humans just stick together during hard times. Like hardships, they always bring people together.
I'd like to say that although it seems like people don't care, there are actually some that care, and they might not know it, but there are people who actually care, and they're always willing to help.
I would tell them to hang in there, because I truly believe that after this experience, every single one of us that participated in this will try to do as much as possible to help any less privileged person in the future. And, well, with a little more time, the world will become a better place.